Camotes Cassava Festival. If you love eating root crops, this festival is for you. A Thanksgiving celebration of farmers for a bountiful harvest, particularly of sweet potatoes and cassava. It's a time where farmers display and sell an assortment of cassava-based products. The farmers also share their skills and knowledge in processing these products. Part of the festival activities are the search for new cassava products, exhibits, cooking contests, parades, a cultural night, and the Miss Camotes tourism pageant. The Camotes Cassava Festival is celebrated around June 8 to 14. The local term for sweet potato is kamote, while cassava is balinghoy or kamote cahoy. Camotes Cassava Festival is a showcasing of their cassavas and their delicacies, which a yearly celebration of a bountiful harvest where farmers display their various based products and shared technical experiences in producing and processing cassava products. This festival celebration falls on second week of June and located in Tudela, Camotes Island. This island, Camotes, is the one who produce sweet potatoes and cassava for their source of income. This is also called an offshore to its province of Cebu. This is one of the most beautiful places for tourism and most famous among other islands. Camotes comes from the word kamote in Cebuano dialect and translate in English, which is sweet potato. If you want to explore Cebu, feel welcome to visit our site and plan to visit Cebu this year. Absolutely, you will enjoy your staying and experience the islands, spots, festivals or other entertainment. Camotes Cassava Festival is an annual harvest Thanksgiving celebration being held by the locals of Tudela, Camotes Islands in Cebu Province. The town celebrates the festivity in line with religious aspects by holding the events recognizing the town's patron Mary Immaculate. To emphasize that connection, the festival is being held during the first 2 weeks of June, from around June 4 to 15. However, aside from its religious association, it is fundamentally a festival celebrating the bountiful harvest of the local crops, cassava, kamote cahoy, and sweet potato, kamote. Kamote, which is believed to be the source of the island's present name, refers to both crops, cassava and sweet potato. Farmers recognize these two root crops as staple foods that support their livelihood. Beside cassava and sweet potato, farmers also till their lands planting various crops including corn, coconut, vegetables, sugar cane and other common tropical crops that can grow on the island. Interestingly, when farmers are done preparing their crops and waiting for harvest, they have time to do other work, that is, fishing. The island is surrounded by fecund coral reef and diverse marine life. Diverse tropical fishes, seashells, and all edible sea resources are readily available for the more industrious farmers who want to catch fish for family consumption and/or for the local fish market supply. More on the Camotes Cassava Festival. Camotes Island people, especially the Tudela residents, have interesting and exciting ways to celebrate this annual event. The local government, in collaboration with the locals and various organizations, plans activities that can motivate everybody to contribute and make the most out of this 2-week-long festivity more meaningful and fruitful. They usually organized various sorts of contests, both individual and group competitions. There will be contest for cassava-based products displays, cooking competition, exhibits of various sorts, beauty pageant, best booth contest, poster making, search for new cassava food product, Miss Camotes tourism contest, and a cultural night with variety shows. Among the most interesting events during this period is the street dancing and performance of various groups. There will be groups that are supported and organized school teachers and supporters to compete. The winners will be judged basically by their costumes, dance steps and routines, and overall performance, which includes the choreography and all. The participants in this street dancing, which usually portrays and expresses gratitude for the bountiful harvest of cassava and sweet potato, wear very colorful and intricately designed costumes depicting the meaning of the festival. Beauty pageant competition. In almost all events in the country, there is always an event of this sort. Filipinos love this competition because it is fun and entertaining to watch, and it is during such an event that people socialize, meet acquaintances and support their contestant, who is someone's daughter or a friend's daughter. Such a competition does not only encourage locals to recognize and be proud of their own beauty but also shows the contestants' talents, intelligence, and sense of responsibility and vision for their society. During this festival, they do not only showcase byproducts in the booths but also where farmers and researchers share their knowledge and expertise about cassava and sweet potato. They explain the methods and processes of producing cassava and kamote to any interested individuals, that is, from planting and harvesting period to offering samples of what products can be produced out of such resources. For the harvested cassavas, expert farmers can tell you how they process the resource to make it marketable for livelihood. Every year they try to create a product base on cassava and kamote crop. Delicious cassava cake on top of a table made from cassava tree sticks, photo courtesy, Chel Duenas. Basically, cassava is used to make powder products for cooking and other usages such as making pastes, clothing treatments, among others. As a food, you can easily prepare it by simply cooking it in boiling water. You can put some salt and coconut milk, my preference. Or, if you are a baker and have a talent in cooking, you can prepare a delicious cassava cake, cookies, putong balinghoy, steamed cassava cake, budbod, rolled ground cassava in banana leaves with ingredients including coconut meat, sugar, peanut paste, etc. For the sweet potato, kamote, you can also prepare or make products out of it in various ways. This is, by the way, easier to cook than cassava and could be more expensive than cassava is. You can just boil kamote in a pot and consume when it is soft. Or, most would love it deep fried in oil and coated with brown sugar, which is popularly called kamote Q or tinuhog na kamote. Similar to cassava, sweet potato can also be powdered and used for various purposes and other products, mostly food products. Anyway, if you found Camotes Cassava Festival worth witnessing, you will not only find it fun but you will also enjoy exploring Camotes Island's beauty. The island is popular among tourists and holidaymakers. There are great resorts that offer various rates, facilities and services for your choice. Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe to our channel.